You can keep looking, Kotaku, and please let me know if you find anything. Which, by the way, their news editor, Jason Schreier, tried to imply that my FIFA 18 review was also inauthentic by claiming that I copied it from Nintendo Life, and that's just so not the case. I mean, maybe he was implying that if you have similarly opinionated reviews, then you're just plagiarizing, or maybe he's just trying to get as many clicks off of my name right now as possible.
With half a decade since the release of a FIFA title on a Nintendo console, FIFA 18's arrival on Switch couldn't have come at a better time. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say right away that FIFA 18 on Switch is nothing less than a marvelous technical achievement for the entirety of portable console gaming and a fantastic game in itself. Which definitely says a lot, especially if you remember EA's last attempt at releasing a FIFA game on a Nintendo console, FIFA 13, aka FIFA 12, on Wii U. Now here we are with FIFA 18 on Switch, and if you're a fan of the FIFA series, well then you're gonna feel right at home here, because at its core, FIFA 18 on Switch is in fact a proper FIFA experience. Only this time, it's running on a custom engine that EA designed specifically for Switch, which means that it doesn't play exactly like the PS4 and Xbox One versions of the game do. The animations and physics are definitely not as fluid, and the pacing feels slightly faster, ultimately leaving the game feeling a little less realistic and slightly more arcadey. But when you're playing the game, it actually works really well, and it's easy to look past the graphical setbacks. Because whether you're playing docked or undocked, the game seems to run at a consistent 60 frames per second, which looks silky smooth and really leaves you feeling like you're having a true AAA home console experience, but on a console that you can take with you on the go. However, when you get up close and get a good look at some of the character models, it's pretty clear that they do have a good amount of less detail than the Xbox One and PS4 versions of the game do. But any real imperfections are pretty much unnoticeable during gameplay. As far as modes are concerned, FIFA 18 comes with the standard tournament and kickoff modes, as well as the Women's League, which was officially introduced in FIFA 16. There's also a career mode where you can choose to create your own character, or you can manage an already existing pro. While it's not the journey mode that you'll find on the Xbox One and PS4 versions of the game, it's still a way for you to focus on a single player if that's the way you like to play. Local Seasons is a new mode that's exclusive to the Switch, where you can play a 5-match tournament against some fellow FIFA-owning friends locally to see who the best player on your street is. However, arguably the most exciting mode to come to FIFA 18 on Switch is of course Ultimate Team, complete with squad building challenges and manager tasks, which are essentially daily challenges that you can try and complete to earn rewards and card packs to get new players for your team. It can get pretty addicting, and it's probably the most exciting way to play the Switch version of FIFA 18. Online play is present, but unfortunately, you can only play against random strangers that the EA servers match you up with. It can be a lot of fun bringing your ultimate team online, but it's a huge miss on EA's part for not incorporating some sort of lobby system like there is in other online Switch titles like Splatoon 2 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And if you think about it, it's pretty ridiculous that the only way you can actually play FIFA 18 on Switch with a friend is if you're literally in the same room as them. Now, the game's multiplayer is playable with a single Joy-Con, but if you're planning on playing that way, you're essentially missing out on a second stick, a D-pad, and 2 shoulder buttons, which means that you can wave goodbye to things like on-the-fly tactics and finesse shots, because there literally aren't enough button inputs on a single Joy-Con to complement them. It's definitely a more casual way to play FIFA, and it feels like it's designed for quick, on-the-go games. However, the game does control really well when you're using the Pro Controller or both Joy-Con controllers. So ultimately, should you buy FIFA 18 on Nintendo Switch? Well, if you've never really been a FIFA fan, there probably isn't enough going on here that's finally gonna pull you into the series. However, if you are a FIFA fan and you've been waiting for a proper portable FIFA experience, then FIFA 18 on Switch is absolutely a must-buy. It's by far one of the greatest modern sports games to ever grace itself on a Nintendo console, and if the Switch is your primary console, this definitely is a more than acceptable version of FIFA. But at the end of the day, if you do own a PS4 or an Xbox One, you should probably only get the Switch version if you plan on taking the game with you on the go.
You can keep looking, Kotaku, and please let me know if you find anything. Which, by the way, their news editor, Jason Schreier, tried to imply that my FIFA 18 review was also inauthentic by claiming that I copied it from Nintendo Life, and that's just so not the case. I mean, maybe he was implying that if you have similarly opinionated reviews, then you're just plagiarizing. Or maybe he's just trying to get as many clicks off of my name right now as possible.